What's up, guys? This is GaleWolfX's here, back with the next episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. In the last episode, we found our stronghold. In this episode, I think we are going to make our nether tunnel to the stronghold portal, which I did fix. Not this one. I fixed up this portal over here just a little bit ago. And we're going to do something a little bit different with the stronghold one. Alright, but first, we've got to carve out the walls. The rest of the portal's rest of the hallway's carved out. And then, the more I think about it, the more I think I'm going to do something cool with these tunnels. Like, it's going to start with like a minecart track going along, but then this here, this line here will be glass covered with trapdoors, because there's, I think it's a glitch that you travel faster on ice with trapdoors than with nothing on them when you like sprint jump. So we're gonna do that in case we want to do like actually like walk around. And the reason that some of this is already covered is because off screen I just kind of cover. Oh, don't want to do that. I covered up some of what already was like what was exposed to the outside, I guess you could say. I don't know. Off camera, and this kind of upsets me to say, but I was well, first thing what I did was harvested some of the stone brick, which is why I have all this. But that's the better part of it. There's an abandoned mine shaft connected mine, which seems to be a common feature with the strongholds lately, from what I've seen. But while I was exploring, and I turned around and I thought I saw something, I wasn't sure what it was, so I just kind of ignored it. And I shouldn't have. Simply put, I should not have ignored it. Because it was a creeper. So I got blown up. I thought in the video I showed in the last episode I showed the coordinates at which the stronghold was at. Well, I didn't, and I hadn't completely set up my portal yet, so I was kind of just what I did. Well, I knew the general direction to go, so I went that general direction. Problem with that was that, well, I couldn't find the hole I originally made, so I decided to go down a way off and try to find it, because I knew if it would be connected to the tunnel system if it was nearby. Well, it wasn't close enough, but it was close enough to give my stuff the time to despawn, just not close enough to be in a tunnel system to make it a little bit easier on me. So by the time I got there, everything despawned, including an almost completely used efficiency 4 unbreaking 3 pick, which is fine, I guess. Would have been nice to keep it, even if it was just used later to get rid of bad enchants I get. Like Unbreaking 3 Fortune 2, which I've gotten. I haven't even shown that pick, but why would I? Why would I? Not what I wanted to do. But I did it anyways. In the last episode, I talked about how I was reading the Aragon series, which I know it's still not called that. Nobody commented that. Well, nobody commented whatsoever, but whatever. I do it for fun, not for comments. But anyways, I'm about 100-some pages in right now. It's pretty good. I honestly think I was just more... I think I enjoyed Hunger Games more, but... personal preference, so... I want to get some of those. Oh, glowstone. No. I will save that, and I will leave an opening right here. Let's see if that reminds me what that is for. Probably not, but we will try it anyways. So yeah. Like I said, I'm not enjoying the book as much as Hunger Games, but it's still a pretty good book. I do recommend that one as well. And this one, I'm not going to give any spoilers on. Oh, and it's also been made into a movie, but I've never seen that, so... I'm sure some people would say, good, you should just read the book, etc., etc. I like watching movies, too, so, of books, in most cases. You know, on the topic of movies, I want to talk about a really bad movie. It came out quite a while ago, and I'm sure everyone will agree with me when I say The Last Airbender was the worst movie ever. Well, maybe not the worst movie, but one of the worst movies ever. I mean, I've been a fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender for quite a while. I mean, I've even watched The Legend of Korra. As of what is released right now. And apparently it was only supposed to be one season originally, but they're bringing it back for more seasons, which, yay. That's what I've heard, at least. I'm not a reliable source of information on this, so don't quote me, please. I don't want to ruin someone's dream. Well, it would ruin my dream too, but whatever. More stone bricks, which means I'm going to have to get the heck out of here. Not go the wrong way. This way is the right way. Alright, first things first, let's step in here. Get rid of all this netherrack we're getting. And there. Alright, no. Woo! I know I should probably do something with that. Make it a little more easier to get through. Like, just elevate that one block and yeah. Oh yeah, my 21 levels. That is all from pardon me, I was just dying. No big deal. No, but oh yeah, my 21 levels. That is all mainly from the stronghold. Killing, believe it or not, silverfish. And people are probably gonna, once more people watch that last episode, they're gonna be mad that I killed the silverfish spawner. Yes, that's it. But not really much. I was gonna do a fit. Okay. Stones. I don't think I have any stone in here. Get in there. One. Ooh. Ah. What the heck? That looks kind of cool. But what? Some stone brick half, huh? If worse comes to worse. get me too far, but I think this is mostly cobble. There's one full stack of stone. There's a somewhat small stack. Somewhat small slack. Yep, I said that. I still have stuff up here that I need to get down into the storage room. One stone brick. I have to laugh at that just because it's funny. I just randomly have. Oh wow! Not a cobblestone. Random crap and. Alright. A lot of cobblestone, just not a lot of smooth stone. I should have more smooth stone somewhere. Yeah, that's the thing. Whee! Do I have my other silk-touch picks up here? I don't think I do, but I don't. Yeah, I've got some silk-touch. That's a good one. There's the Unbreaking 3 Fortune 2 off a level 30 enchantment. What the heck? That's a lot better than my current pick, but fix your half slab notch. That's actually kind of cool. Not notch anymore. It's Jeb that does this stuff. Also make ice half slabs. Just saying. Yeah, that would be cool. Only thing is, it would turn into water half slabs, and then we get into some crazy stuff. So, never mind. Which reminds me, we need some darker half slabs. Just, you guys will see why I think that in a video probably coming sometime this week, I think. Well, I'm gonna say before Sunday. Yep, you see my calendar in the bottom. Woo! Before Monday. And, no, this isn't the right way. IR Smart. SMRT. Smart. And it still won't get me too far. Let's just work on one side at a time, I guess. And we'll probably convert some more of that stone into the cobble into smooth stone. Off screen. Oh, and I'm going to be harvesting some more from the stronghold, so who knows, I might be fine. That saddens me. I should have gotten a silk-touch pick. Dang it, I forgot about that. Alright. Now what I'd like to do is like alternate some of this. Well, that's a waste, I just realized. That, and then the wall will go the rest of the way out. That is good. Okay. Hi, kitty. My kitty decided she wanted to be in the recording. Say hi, go now. Tell us hello, YouTube. Alright. Enough of my cat. First, she probably thinks I'm just going crazy. Talking to myself in here. Alright, wrong way. Alright, let's see if the iron... Nope, iron's done. Yay. I was running low on smelted iron. I'm trying myself an iron sword real quick. Stomach's growling. Probably gonna get some pizza after this. Yeah, just leftover stuff, so don't be too jelly. Probably some of you are like, what are you talking about? But I digress. We can do the ceiling and the floor too. I just realized that. I are smart. S-M-R-T smart. Let's get that out. That. Boom. Okay. I really don't have much to talk about. Football game coming up tomorrow. Home game. I don't know what to say. Handy dandy. Sticking at the top. 1, 2. We only have about 4 more football games unless we go to playoffs, which I personally doubt, but every time I say something bad about our football team, I end up eating my words. So yeah, we're just gonna be awful. I want to eat my words this time, because it'd be kind of cool during my senior year to have the football team go to the playoffs. Since the band would get to go too, and I really don't care about the football, it's just, hey, we get to do something. We get a little extended marching band. Yay! Only it's going to be freezing cold and probably annoying to march in. Woo! What do you think about this, kid? Okay. Now, what I think we're going to do, eat a pork chop. Pork chop. Alright, yep. Portal, same place it was before. Let's dump all this stuff off. Let's get this. Oh, I want the steaks. Alright. Torches. I have 3. Now you can kind of see what I've torn apart in here. Haven't gone too far with tearing stuff apart. Silverfish damage. This was my fault. More silver. Ooh, silver lag. So yeah, there's still plenty more to get. I'll probably finish that tunnel off screen, which I probably would have done if I didn't need to record today. Real quick, let's head back to the regular. Oh, that's something I forgot to do. No. I don't know why I have just cough all of a sudden. Well, I'm heading back. Why not? Cool part about Netherrack is you can run and just tear through the stuff. Oh. Until you hit this. Nice. Oh. Something else I could probably talk about. I don't know how to speak English, but that's news for you guys. No, but really, something I've been watching a lot on YouTube recently has been something called creepypastas. Well, I've been watching narrations of these creepypastas, and it sounds weird at first. Like, first of all, when I first started watching some of the videos, one of the videos I watched had like a definition of creepypasta, and the picture they used was a picture of creepers in spaghetti, like Minecraft creepers, which I found pretty funny. Perhaps not everyone would get that kind of joke, which will bring me to something. Thinking about the creeper thing will bring me to something else a little bit later, but it was still kind of funny to me. Now, creepypastas, the idea behind it is like some weird happenings in video games that people obviously make up that like add a creepy sort of twist to a game. Like, some of the more common ones are like in Pokemon, Lavender Town based, like Buried Alive and White Hand. Those are probably two of my favorite ones as well, along with Pokemon Lost. I think it's Lost Silver. That one was really cool too. That one, the Lost Silver one, it kind of like. The reason I found it kind of cool was because it. I'm trying to think how to word this. It showed you the progress of the trainer of the game, Gold, and as he continues to get the badges, the more and more people like ignore him. It's like saying as Pokemon itself evolves, air quotes, because you can't see my fingers. Less people care about like the older characters, like the. Which isn't necessarily true, I guess. I mean, like, I'm sure a lot of like old school gamers still go back and play their gold version, which is what this is kind of based off of. Not kind of, it is. A lot of them go back and play even like red, blue, yellow, and for those who have imported, either have a Japanese copy of the game or import it. Yeah, you guys might figured out what the video I'm going to be showing you guys is based on my page worlds, but I'm just going to stop talking now. Okay, Lost Silver. Wrong one. And I just find that kind of cool. I mean, another kind of creepy one that's not Pokemon related. Well, I'm going to explain Buried Alive and White Hand real quick. White Hand is kind of based on the girl in Lavender Town who asks you if you believe in ghosts, and if you say no, and she'll say, right, and that white hand on your shoulder isn't real either. So the idea was, instead of the original Marowak boss, it was supposed to be this White Hand. Is the original version I've heard. But then later on, I've kind of seen it like spread into the Buried Alive one, which could have been made by the same person, I guess. Probably was. Or White Hand was created first, Buried Alive created later. Whatever, doesn't matter. But before I continue, we're going to go ahead and explore this stronghold. It's Nether Fortress and just Stronghold. Okay, yeah. I always get the two mixed up. And we'll get some random stuff along the way, I guess. Alright, alright. So it's supposed to be like a Pokemon that you would fight. And I forget the full details of that one. But Buried Alive, instead of the Team Rocket fight at the end of the Lavender Town Lavender Town building, I forget what the name was off the top of my head. I think it had a specific name to it, but right now I'm just going to continue. There would be, as soon as you get to top into the final, like, point. Ooh, Enderman. I can't fight that Enderman right now. I am not armored. Oh, what? I didn't look at him! Okay. Let's get these. I guess that's what I get for talking about creepypastas. Oh well. But it was supposed to be an alternate, like, final boss compared to, instead of the Team Rocket who killed the Cubone's mother. Well, the idea was he had two mucks. No, he had a muck, a Weezing, I think. And I'm pretty sure it was another poison type. I'm pretty sure it was a Weezing. And two of these White Hands. And he was, like, horribly overleveled. And, well, one version I read said, I'll be honest, I didn't read any of the versions. I hope I put in the chest back at the strong. This one. Yeah, this one's the right one. Yay! First time to shine. Whoop whoop. Okay, but in one version I saw, and note I'm watching YouTube videos, not actually reading these creepypastas. But win or lose, you always, like, it was always a game over, because it's like, will you come and join me? It says, will you come and join me? So right there, and I guess some people could believe creepypastas to be true. Like, the idea was that it was supposed to be the original boss, and then somebody found the leak or something. That would be my super jump. But yeah, and no matter what, you'd lose. So it's like, oh hey, let's make an unbeatable game. Which some people would argue that there have been literally unbeatable legit games, but you know, or maybe you don't. I don't know. See, how can I expect you to know when I don't even know? Okay, let's rearrange my. Let's go like that. There we go, or something like that. Let's get it off. Ooh, these iron bars. Another one of the more popular creepypastas that I've found is Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Ben. I think it's Ben. And the idea is this guy bought a copy of Majora's Mask after, well, it started with his friend giving him a Nintendo 64. I think it was a Nintendo 64. I didn't play games back during the 64 era. The oldest game system by Nintendo I've played, console game I've played by Nintendo is the Nintendo GameCube, and I haven't even owned that. Oh jeez, that would have ended badly. I can probably fight it now. Let's try. Whee! Bro? 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 Okay, but this guy got a Nintendo 64 from his friend when he was going off to college. I think it was college. Or, dude. Caught me off guard. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna. Oh. Enderman went from being stupid to overpowered, I think. Or maybe I'm just over-exaggerating. Which is entirely possible. Ghost toy. Well, there goes a creeper. Let's get some of these. Light up the wall. Ooh, ghost torch. Okay, I'm done. But he got a Nintendo 64 from his friend when he was going off to what I believe is would be college. And after playing the games that were given to with the console, he thought that he would get something new. So he went to a garage sale, and this old man had a copy of Majora's Mask. But unless I'm getting my stories mixed up, it didn't look very legit. It had just like Majora's Mask written on the front of it, and you know what? Yeah, I'll finish this one, but what I want you guys to do is look up some creepypastas. I find them to be really cool, and a lot of people can be really original, but there's just some stuff that just gets repeated over and over again, and gets stupid after a while. But he went to this garage sale. This old man had a copy of Majora's Mask. It didn't have like the actual tape on it. I don't think I can keep this interesting. Bump. You know what? I think what I'm gonna do is head back to our original place, and you guys can watch me battle some. Whoa. I think. Yeah, I know where I am now. I can get back. All right. Well, up until this point. But he started playing the game, and the first file that was on there was Ben. And in the memory of the original owner, he just left the file there at first. Yes, I'm pretty much saying that he deleted the file later. But he started a new file, and as he continued through the game, the NPCs always called him Ben because of the old file on the game. Well, just to get rid of that, he deleted the old file. And once again, unless I'm getting this mixed up with another creepypasta, the game says to him, you shouldn't have done that. So he continues through the game, and it starts getting glitchy, as you would expect in these kind of game of stories. And there are some video quote-unquote proof of this creepypasta. Not all of them do. I already lost my shirts. But this one does have it, just because the guy who started it, he supposedly recorded the footage, but there was another video. It was called like KingKong.wm4, and it was pretty much just like somebody edited the game to have a I don't even know what they're called. I'm so bad with my my Legend of Zelda lore. I really have only played in the main series, Ocarina of Time, like the main storyline, not like. Apparently there's a storyline to these games together, so I've only played Ocarina of Time, and only because of the 3DS, so yeah. And I don't know if Skyward Sword counts towards that, though, and if so, then I have played Skyward Sword, but, you know. Anyways, and I haven't gotten too far, because I suck at these games. Two. Dark. There's Sky. Oh my goodness. That was funny. Okay, continuing on. I forget exactly where, but the game starts to get glitchy. Well, for one, the characters won't call him anything. And I'm not sure if... The more I think about it, the more I think, does that have anything to do with, like, in-text saying... Oh, hey, like where it would say, "Hey Link, do this, do that." Did it like just say, "Hey blank, do this"? You know what I mean? If you guys don't know what I mean, then oh well. That's the best explanation I have. So you can look it up yourself if you want a little bit of better one. But and there's a point where he tries to. Apparently there's like a glitch where you can just kind of skip through something. And when he tries to do that, he is instead teleported to a place where... And once again, I haven't played Majora's Mask, so I don't know much of the details about the game itself. So I do apologize for that. Especially since I'm trying to tell a story about it. But... apparently you're sent to an arena with the... character Skull Kid, which I think I know kind of sort of what that is. And you are like you try to fight him, but you're like at this point in the game you'd be unprepared, and you would pretty much instantly catch fire and get hit by lightning and then burn to death. So. And another thing about it is you would, at random points in the game, he would find a random statue, which looked like Link, only like a trolley version, I guess you could say. Because I think that's one of the comparisons I've heard in all my video watching of these. He looks like a troll. And I'm not sure if the guy meant, like, an internet troll, or, like, you know, troll face. Or if he meant, like, an actual troll. Crap, who's calling? You know what, guys? I'm going to end this episode here. If you want to learn more about Ben, go look it up yourself. I'm sorry, but I've got to take this phone call, and I really don't want to edit today. So see you guys later. This is GaleWolfX signing out.